right, we are live and hopefully you guys are right there along with me. Happy Tuesday. It is the 15th of November already, you guys. Welcome to today's Q&A. We're going to answer some questions for you. We're going to give you a little bit of input on some of our open enrollment that is now active, now going on. If you are part of the Decker family, the Decker Truckline family, and a need to re-enroll or change any of your enrollment or anything like that here at Decker for your benefits package, now is the time to do it. So please hop on, get a hold of the payments or the benefits department, and they will go through all of this. So it's HR department that you're going to be getting a hold of. So it's 515-574-4332. That's our HR department. Well, hello again, Amy. How goes it? All right, so that's what we're going to kind of go through a little bit here today is some of the benefits. Give you answer questions as they come in. So as always, if you have questions, throw them in the chat. Let's answer them. Let's see what we can do here for you. Sound like a plan? All right. A couple of changes here in our benefits are the $0 generics. I struggle with that word, by the way. $0 generics prescription. It's available at all pharmacies except for Walgreens and CVS. So we also have a brand, $0 brand prescription available, depending on a specific brand. So that's something that you're going to want to check out. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into where you can get that information and go for there. So let me see. Let's see if I can get the right details here. I want to get my benefits package back opened. I just had it a second ago, but of course I closed her. Try to make it difficult on myself here. All right, we also have the Fed Logic program. That's a new program that we've got, and it provides access to individuals who can assist with questions and around state and federal benefits. So the state and federal benefits. So if you are getting ready, if you have anybody in the household that's on Medicare, receiving Social Security, going through a major illness or having major illness coverage, alternative healthcare options, all of that can be within the Fed Logic program. Again, this is the new program exploring some alternative healthcare options for you. And it is confidential, it's unlimited, and it is free. It's all part of the Decker Truckline Benefits Package. Also, the Regenics. So that's one more thing that we have, the Regenics. And that is alternatives to orthopedic surgery. So if you've got shoulder, elbow, knee, hip, spine, what am I missing? Wrists, any problems with any of those? Did I miss any? Ankle. Yeah. They'll help you through that. So it'll help reduce pain and improve function without requiring surgery. It is basically using your own stem cells with the intent to reduce the pain and improve the function. So that is the Regenics. That is the third. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we've got the $0 generic prescriptions. We've got the Fed Logic. We've got the Regenics. We have Hospital Indemnity Plan, which is now available. So we'll get into that as well within the benefits package, and the 10-year opt-out program. So that is available to the 10-year opt-out program is available for individuals who have been here at Decker for over 25 years. And you can opt out and get money, cash, in lieu of the benefits themselves. So there you go. If you guys want to go ahead and log into our Employee Navigator, Benefits Navigator, you can do so. You just need to register as a new user if you haven't already. Please get a hold of the benefits department or check your email, because that information is all included in your email that was sent out. Let's see, you received yesterday's Inside the Triangle newsletter. You should have. If you didn't, it's there. And there's a link to it there. And you should have also received emails in the last 2 weeks from the HR department, from benefits, which will have all of those details for you as well. So if you're on the intranet, you can access our benefits, our 2023 benefits guide through the website as well. And one more way, through our Facebook page, our Facebook group, not our page, I'm sorry, Our Facebook group does have that information available. If you go into the guide section of the Facebook group, the Decker Truckline Drivers group, it's in there as well for you. So I think we're covering all bases, making sure that you are well supplied with the benefits information. Now, open enrollment is from yesterday, started yesterday the 14th, and goes until the 30th of November. So you've got about a week to get all of that information up to date if you haven't already done so. 2 weeks, but sorry, 2 weeks. You've got about 2 weeks to get all of that up to date. That being said, open enrollment, if you guys are wondering what is open enrollment, why is it now? Open enrollment is an annual opportunity for you to make changes to your plan. If you're looking to add somebody onto your plan, like maybe you have maybe your spouse is now going to come onto your plan, you can do that. If you were removing a kid or whatever, whatever it might be, you can make those changes. However, there are open enrollment periods throughout the year only if you have a qualifying event. A birth of a child is a qualifying event. If somebody lost their job that they already have benefits with, and like say your spouse lost their job, they had benefits through their previous employer, and now they need coverage. Now that it opens up an open enrollment or a qualifying event for an open enrollment so that they can get onto yours. So that is yet another way to do the open enrollment. But right now, for 2 weeks, you have open enrollment here at Decker so that we can kind of offer all of those benefits. So here's just an overview of what we have in our benefits program for 2023. We have dental, health, vision. The coverage is effective the first of the month following a 60-day wait. So 60, like when you first started at your 60-day mark. Life insurance, disability insurance, voluntary life insurance, accident insurance. That's all their critical illness insurance. Flex spending account is available. So if you've got dependent care, that it covers up to $5,000. The increase for the flex spending on the medical is $3,050, I believe, $3,050, or excuse me, $3,050. There we go. And again, that starts after 60 days. We have a 50% match on the 401k. You're automatically put in at 3% of your salary unless you opt out, or if you increase, you have that option as well. Increase, decrease, you can move it around a little bit. And it's through Principal Financial. So you'll get your monthly updates, quarterly printouts, all of that good stuff if that's what you're looking for. Let's see. If your spouse has access to employer-sponsored health insurance, they are not eligible to enroll in the Decker Health Plan as of right now. That's the spousal carve-out. That's effective as of January. So if they have it eligible from their previous one, they won't be able to be on Decker. So if otherwise. Now, these benefits may require employees to be active at work at the time that they're receiving the benefits. And of course, the policy documents, if you have any questions on those, make sure you get a hold of our HR department. 515-574-4332 is how you get a hold of them. Cool. Life and disability, critical illness, accident, all of that, those are effective the first of the month following your 60 days as well. Work eligibility is dependent upon that. Dependents have been delayed effective date based off of his or their health status at the time of the enrollment. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Premiums are automatically taken out. They're pre-tax under IRS. You've got that covered. Qualifying changes in the status. You can't make changes to the benefits unless you elect during the year. So marriage, divorce, legal separation, birth, adoption, adopting a kiddo, changes in your child's dependent status, a death of a spouse. Those are all qualifying events. I'm sure I'm missing some. Due to employment, I mentioned that. So those are all qualifying events for the open enrollment. But right now it's an open enrollment period. Take advantage of it. We have a lot more benefits than that. We've got, of course, the It's Blue Cross Blue Shield of Iowa. We have the prescription plan, Med 1. You can order 90 days worth if need be. You've got 90 days worth. You've got Health Check 360 available to you. The dental division I mentioned, life and accidental death and disability. It's $10,000 that Decker covers on you, $2,500 on your spouse, and $10,000, $5,000 on your spouse, and then $2,500 on your dependents. Unless they're, I think, under 6, and then it goes down a little bit. So, disability plans available, critical illness, accident flex savings account. We have the Blue 365 that offers a lot of benefits to you, especially when it comes to gyms, fitness centers, equipment, things like that. Those are all available to you as well. You guys, if you're questioning or if you have questions that you'd like answered from the recruiting department, you can get a hold of them at 888-668-0698 for more details on that. You can also get a hold of our benefits department, our HR department, at 515-574-4332. They're available to you as well. We'll answer those questions for you. We can handle it. Prescription. Now, the $0 generic prescription plan that we were talking about, this is all through Wellmark. That is for all pharmacies besides Walgreens and CVS. So that's a $0. The preferred brand, it does depend. So there's some brand names that are part of the maintenance medications that are included in that $0. If you want to find out what they are or which ones they are, if yours are under it, go to controlrxinternational.com and you can check out the drug information there to see if yours qualifies for the $0 brand names. Again, controlrxinternational.com. And then there are some specialty ones as well that come under the $0. That one you want to navigate through the Navicare RX, and that one's 877-371-3351. So that's the telephone number to find out if your specialty medication is at a $0 cost. So we've got generics, brand names, and specialty, but of course the generics, they're all the generics are $0 cost unless it's through CVS or Walgreens. And that's just not part of the plan. Cool. So lots of opportunity of savings, a lot more coverage. The generics or Regenix, that Decker now covers under our health plan is 70%. It helps with about 70% of the orthopedic surgeries. So it can replace that about 70% of them. Uses your stem cells and your blood platelets concentrated on the on-site orthobiologics lab and injected under an image guidance. So yeah, want more information on that? Check out the guide. Check out our benefits guide. You guys can just reach out to the recruiter department and we can send you a copy of that guide. You can also get it through our Facebook group if you're part of our Facebook group, but it will help to treat conditions on your spine, shoulder, hip, ankle, wrist, knee, foot, all of those. So check that out. It could be very beneficial to you. So, FedLogic, and like I said, if you are trying to get into the retirement, or if you're in the retirement age and you're trying to get into being prepared for it, the FedLogic is a great advocate for you. That's what it is. It's benefits advocate, and they can help you kind of navigate the whole system. It's, it gets tough. Hey, Mike, saw you were driving in a little bit of snow this morning, huh? Yep. So you guys check out that FedLogic. That'll help you as well, give you more details on that. Flex spending, for those of you who have dependents, that they have dependent cares, or you're paying out independent care, it's $5,000 coverage. Medical reimbursement of just a little over $3,000 for 2023. So it's kind of just a hair, I believe. Yeah, short-term, long-term, lots of benefits. Now's the time to get in, you guys. If you haven't already taken advantage of it, you need to go do that. We do have short-term, long-term disability. We have AFLAC, group hospital and indemnity insurance. So costs obviously continue to rise. Employees, they are realizing that they're responsible for paying more and more out of pocket. That's when this indemnity helps kind of kick in. So the new for 2023, the plan will pay out $50 annual wellness credit for an enrolled employee, an eligible spouse, and eligible children. For your personalized rates, you need to check out the link in the employee navigator again, just to make sure. But yeah, it helps with costs such as the hospital admission, hospital confinement, intensive care, intermediate intensive care, the step down process. And so it's a $50 health screening benefit that's available to you. And then one thing that I can't say or talk enough about is the EAP program, because this is a free service to all of our Decker employees, their families, extended families. The EAP program is free to our Decker family. No cost, none of it. And there's a lot of resources to it, you guys. There's everything from a free 30-minute assistance or counseling session. You can do it in person, you can do it by phone, so you can take advantage of it whenever you need to. A 30-minute consultation with financial counselors or attorneys, tons of articles and podcasts and webinars and assessments and live chats and tons of local resources available to you. Work-life balance for childcare and adult care, any everyday concerns. And there's access to a life coach, a holistic program to help you meet your needs and achieve your personal and professional goals. You got to connect there by phone and email. All of that is available to you guys. Resources cover everything from retirement planning, conflict communication with your boss, with your coworkers, parenting disciplines, adoption, grief, loss, depression, finding a school, paying for a school, dealing with career development or resolving legal plans, relationship issues, quitting smoking, weight loss, financial concerns, addictions. You guys, so much available to you. For the EAP program, you need to call 844-246-7674. And they can help you out, get you all the information that you need on that, you guys. Lots of information in that guide. Check it out. See what you need and what questions you might have. If you have more questions, get a hold of the HR department at 515-574-4332. I had to think about that for a minute. What if I need time off to take care of my mother that is in hospice? So if that's the case, first of all, I would reach out to the EAP program and get input from them to see if they can assist you in finding hospice. That's because that is a resource you want to take advantage of. That's a big part of what that EAP program is all about. So again, let me get that number for you. I don't have that right in front of me. 844-246-7674. I'm going to put it in the chat here. Maybe. Hang on. 844-246-7674. EAP. So call them, Mike, and that'll help answer some of those questions for you. But when you need to take time off, that's just communicating with your driver manager, making sure that we can get that time off. Because everybody's going to be a little bit different depending on the specific situation. You might need to take more time off than somebody else, which obviously will affect running and, if you need to clean the truck out. Because if you're going to be gone for an extended, a month, 2 months, or something like that, then you'll probably need to clean the truck out and have that part at the Decker terminal while you take care of your things. If you're just going to be gone a week or two or so, then you might be able just to bring the truck home and then that kind of thing. So those are all things that you'll have to talk to your driver manager about so that they can figure it out and the logistics of all of it for you. Otherwise, the EAP program is a resource that you should check out one way or the other. It's going to help you in all aspects. And it's free. Just in case I didn't mention that already. You just found out yesterday, so she's not doing well, huh? Were you able to talk to your DM on anything, or were you just kind of like, okay, I've got to do something, but haven't been able to act on it yet? Yeah. Yep. I'll definitely add her to my prayers, our prayer list, Mike, as well as yourself, because that's tough to deal with. I know. I'm sure. Okay. All right. So I did have a couple of questions coming in. I was going to get with those. Let me pull those questions that I had earlier. Make sure that I'm answering all of them properly. Otsego, Michigan, 49 South Western Michigan flatbed. That one's a flatbed position that we have available there. That can get you home on a weekly basis if that's what you're looking for. We can also get you home every other weekend if you're looking to stay out just a little bit longer. So either option is fine with us. That was Chuck, right? All right, so we had weather updates as well. Lots of weather. Fort Dodge got some snow. It's still supposed to get in a little bit. Jackie says he's headed out that direction. Yes, be aware. It's cold. It's even cold in Texas, Ronnie says. Snowing in Sioux City, Kim says. Montana, it has been, I actually haven't been out since this morning, but it was snowing and very, very foggy and very iced over. So lots of frost, lots of snow a little bit earlier today. So I-80 in Pennsylvania, there's an incident. It's now cleared up, so those travel is as normal there. That's an update there. The current radar for, let's see if I can get this to open up. Looks like weather, rain, snow, just moving out of Iowa into some parts of Illinois, more around the Chicago area. Minnesota still has plenty. Wisconsin and Michigan are starting to get hit hard. Minnesota got hit hard this morning, last night. I guess the roads were absolutely horrible. PA is good to go statewide now. Michigan is okay. It's wet right now, but it's supposed to be getting into the freezing rain. Chicago, Illinois, Springfield, it is partly covered with ice and snow right now in several areas. Chicago itself is showing clear, but closer to Springfield, Rockford, between Aurora and Davenport, all pretty iced over. Wyoming, I-25, there's a stalled semi off the ramp that's blocking northbound near Cheyenne at milepost 9, so be prepared to stop and expect some delays there. No new update as of the last half hour or so on that. Wyoming still has a crash on 59, Wyoming 59. You guys, it got hit hard as well. Travel lanes were blocked from Gillette and Reno Junction at milepost 102, mile marker. Minnesota, like I said, this is as of an hour ago. There's still a lot of small fender benders around the state. You guys, if you are not already preparing yourselves for the weather and making sure that you have the supplies and you're doing your pre-check, make sure that you're checking weather.gov is one. And another resource that I have been using like crazy, I was going to share the link here for you, here's the link to that. This is the daily forecast. These ladies, it's for truckers, daily forecasts and road conditions for truckers. They are working nonstop to take care of you. What I need to do, just know what happened. Okay. Yep, that's the EAP program would be the first, to kind of have the right questions, know what you're looking for, because without being in that situation, a lot of us would overlook some of those things. But yes, be ready for the weather. Make sure that you have extra supplies, some non-perishables, keeping yourself warm, obviously, plenty of water, and rubbing alcohol. I keep saying it over and over. Spray bottle with rubbing alcohol. Make sure you're not frosted over. Visibility. Wisconsin is getting those fender benders. Minnesota has had all morning long, so they're starting to share some of that. Slippery stretches throughout, and like I said, it should be starting to get a little bit colder this afternoon as well. But it's slippery right now. Good driving conditions in the eastern side of Michigan, of Wisconsin, excuse me, and Michigan is going to be getting hit hard here shortly as well. Where else do we have? Arizona. Arizona, it has some extended delays, just off of 10. There are winter advisories for Roanoke, for Syracuse, winter watch, Minnesota, the Des Moines, Iowa area, Chicago, Kansas City, Oklahoma City has the winter storm warnings, Fayetteville. We have 1 to 3 inches in the northeast for snow, and about 5 to 8 in areas of the Midwest. Looks like more Wyoming has about 3 to 5 inches, and that's what you can expect for the next 24 hours or so. Yep. Colorado, that has had quite a bit of chains, required chains for some areas, so be prepared, you guys. If you haven't already prepped your chains, made sure that they're in good condition, please go and do so that you're not having to get those out and find out after the fact that they're not in good shape. So please go check those out. Cool. Some of the other areas that we had in question. Let's see. Answering any of these others. Students, yes, students. The pay package for students is orientation, pays $1,000. It's a week-long orientation. And then you are paid $700 a week while you're with a trainer, which is about 2 to 3 weeks with a trainer. And then you're paid, if you're refrigerated, you're starting at 52 cents a mile. After 90 days, you get a 3-cent increase. So you'll be at 55 cents a mile. If you're flatbed and you're available for training, then you'll start at 53 cents a mile, go up to 56 cents a mile at your 90-day mark. And then at that point, your pay increases are annual after that. What else can I tell you? So great pay, consistent, every Friday, direct deposit. Benefits are after 60 days. Equipment is top of the line. You've got every amenity you can think of. APUs, refrigerators, microwaves, CB units. I'm trying to see how fast I can say it. APUs, CBs, refrigerators, microwaves, CB units. Epic View satellite TV programming, free Wi-Fi, the TransFlow Geotab system, the double bunks, so mostly 579 Pete's, some 740, 860, and 780 Volvos, and a few Freightliner Cascadia Evolutions. So nice trucks, yes indeed. Sioux City is snowy, it says here. All right. So be safe, you guys. Be safe. All right. Okay, so again, you have about 2 weeks for the benefits to the benefit open enrollment for the benefits if you guys need to check that out. If you're coming aboard to Decker, then you do have some time to get everything in order and to get yourself signed up for your benefits package. It starts after 60 days if you're just starting with Decker now. If you've been with Decker for a while, then through the open enrollment, it'll start right away. These changes start the first of the year. What else can I tell you? If you have questions, get a hold of our recruiting department at 888-668-0698. 888-668-0698. And they'll be able to help you out. Answer questions on what's available in your neck of the woods. Good? All right. Sounds like a plan. Okay, you guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day and stay safe. We'll hop on some of our other social media platforms. Make sure that we're keeping you up to date with everything that's going on. Sound like a plan? Be prepared or weather. That's what it sounds like for the next several days. All right, you guys, appreciate your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.